Indie games. There are some amazing indie games out there that are hundreds of hours of great experiences. They can make you laugh, they can make you cry. It's just great all the way through. And there are some terrible indie games out there as well that we don't really need to get into.
Hey, stop! Why? I just don't get it. I always catch you fuckers watching this sick shit.
I'm on a journey to find the good ones. Not necessarily the greats, ones that I truly enjoy. And throughout this experience, I have found plenty that I like. But this is kind of what I'm doing now instead of pro Valorant coaching, because that didn't go super well, I would say.
Capture an orb, yeah, no, good one. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, see, I probably would have shot him there, I think. Like, I would have shot him.
Could have gone better. But that's fine. This is good as well, I think. I'm going to be talking about 3, maybe 4, 4 indie games that I really enjoyed over this past week. I won't take up too much of your time. Let's get into it, starting off with... That'll be that. Rhythm Doctor. Now, I don't really see myself as much of a doctor. Or at least I didn't. But I do consider myself weirdly good at rhythm games. I would not say I'm an expert. There are people that are much, much better than me. But I played my fair share of Guitar Hero growing up. In my town when I was younger, there was a Guitar Hero competition, and I dressed as Slash and went in, a 12-year-old boy, and asked if I could play it on medium. Didn't go great, but I won a guitar, not a real one, a Guitar Hero guitar, and I still have it to this day, but I consider myself weirdly good. In my spare time, I'll try to 100% I by Kendrick Lamar on bass in Fortnite Festival, and it goes pretty much how you would expect. But that doesn't mean that I don't enjoy it. And Rhythm Doctor is one of the ones that really surprised me. Now, I do love rhythm games, and I didn't know I could save lives with this dumb skill I acquired at 12 years old when Guitar Hero 3 caught my eye on the shelf at Walmart, and I almost exploded. But apparently I can. Now, this game takes you through this journey of being an intern at this hospital. But this hospital is not like any other hospital. No, they use rhythm as a way to cure hearts. It's an adorable story. It really is. I'm making light of it, but it is adorable. There are parts in this game that I genuinely found super, super heartbreaking and really painted this beautiful story throughout it. I love the fact that most of the levels in this story, I'd say the first 2, are little love stories. You know, the first one is between this high school guy that comes in to get his heart fixed because it's broken. And the high school sweetheart he's talking about, Haley, is there at the hospital as well, and they end up meeting. The next level is this guy who makes music, this little DJ, and he can't seem to find his rhythm, and he drinks coffee to get his inspiration, and he meets a barista. It's adorable. It's gorgeous. There are times in this game... Well, there was one moment. Oh, shit, that's awkward. Can I full screen it? No. I can't move it either. This isn't my computer, so the screensaver...
Get set, go!
That was unfortunate. It made me remember that I'm not that good at rhythm games. And maybe that's why I asked to play medium in Guitar Hero every time. I don't know. But the rhythms are genuinely confusing. Most rhythm games will have you on 2 and 4, or 1 and 3. But this game requires you to tap, for the most part, on 7. Now, there are different times where you have to tap on different beats of the song. But 7 is such a weird one to wrap your brain around. But this game is amazing. If you like rhythm games, check it out, because you're going to get an amazing story with it as well, which is literally just a bonus because the music itself is amazing. I love great music, especially great video game music. A rhythm game needs good music. And that is something this game does well. Not only does it have great music, it has an adorable little story. Check it out. It made me feel like I was at a coffee shop just having fun. It made me feel at home. This game has had a grip on me for way too long. But check it out. You'll enjoy it if you're good at rhythm games. If you're bad, then it's going to be a challenge. I'll admit that, because it was a challenge for me. But it's great. Check it out. I love it. It's awesome. It's great. It's super fun. What the fuck is Sludge Life? I have played this game 100% of the way through and have no clue how to describe this experience that I had. It's like going to a movie and falling asleep halfway through, but I was there the whole time. Fuck, I was in Sludgeville, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's made of sludge. There's a bunch of sludge everywhere. What is this game? It's awesome. I love it. It's great. Fuck, it's such a fun experience. You're this guy named Ghost who may or may not be a 12-year-old child based on some of the commentary in the game, but I don't think so. But he's a graffiti artist in this world that is monopolized by one company. And the only way to fight back is graffiti. You really, in this game, all you really do is explore this world and tag and do graffiti in a bunch of different places. The characters is where this game grabbed me. The art style and the characters are very peculiar in a way that I kind of loved, to be honest. It drove me nuts. But you don't really do much. There's multiple endings, which I found out on my own, which is cool. There's some, genuinely actually some cool puzzles that took me a while, it took me Google to figure out. I didn't claim to be the smartest, but I got there in the end. That's all that matters. But you're in this world that's completely owned by one company. They make the cigarettes. They make the soda. They own the burger shop, which has an amazing mascot, by the way. I wish that looked more like real-life burger shops. But the things that you find in this game, and what I don't even know if I would call them Easter eggs because they're everywhere. It is so fun to explore this world. The movement itself, it's nothing special, but it's fun to get around. You unlock little items to get around better. There's a glider, there's a teleporter you can get in the end that helps you beat the game. There's tons of little fun things. The tagging is fun to get to the spots. The tags themselves, they're fun little artwork. They're fun little pieces of art. There's a side story towards it where you meet a bunch of different graffiti artists. Some of them like you off the bat, some of them just do not. And the more you tag around that certain area with that graffiti artist, you work up your way to doing a collaboration on a big billboard with them, which always looks cool, because each person has like their own little tag. Ours is a little green little ghost, which is crudely drawn here. It's fun. It's super endearing. I don't really know if they're people either in Sludge Life. And you find them all, everyone's on strike. So they're mad at this company. For what? I don't know. Maybe I should have paid more attention. Oops. I don't know what they're mad at, but they're on strike. Probably wages, I would say. So no one cares that you're just taking up everything. Except for like 3 guys that have one eye and a baton, and no matter what you do, they just smack you in the face. So, we're not friends. But they're there, so I guess some people do care. And the guy that owns this massive company, he's actually got a pretty cool pad. The side of his room's awesome. He's got a dog that's always asleep. You can spit in his food, which is funny. If you manage to wade up to his penthouse, you can spit in his food. But the multiple endings are weird. One of them is finding a secret bomb in a place that's full of radiation and just pressing the button. You can spray paint it first, which is cool. And then you press the button and it blows up and completely crashes your game. But then you have to, like, re-download it. It's very weird. The other ending is a lot more normal. It's just you get in a escape pod that the CEO owns and use it to escape. Apparently there's more to this world than just Sludge Life. Now, I know there is a Sludge Life 2, and I think a Sludge Life 3. And to be honest, I'm probably going to get into them because this was a really weird but endearing experience. But it left me in such a weird spot. I played this game all the way through. I think it took me like 2 or 3 hours. All the way through in one sitting. And at the end, I had no clue how to feel. It was great. I enjoyed my time. I enjoyed the experience. What the fuck did I just do? Now you'll notice my whiteboard is... It's wrong. It's the wrong part of the video. Have you ever looked at a crab? Just examined what it looks like, its exoskeleton, its weird little shapes, and thought, I'm going to give that thing a gun. Me neither, to be honest. I haven't really gotten there myself, but some have, apparently. I didn't know this. I stumbled upon this game. Crab Champions is the most fun game I have played this year. It is non-stop fun and action. I loaded into it, and honestly, I was a little worried. There's no startup screen. There is nothing. And if I know anything from Steam games, when you load into a game and you're just there and you have no clue what you're doing, it's normally not going to be a great experience. But I pressed on. I continued to see kind of what this game was about, because I'm giving a crab a gun. How is that not going to be fun? And I just loaded right into my first run. Holy shit, this game's great. I don't need a story. Don't talk to me. I don't need dialogue. I don't want information. Why does this crab have a gun? I don't care. He's shooting it, and well, and hitting his targets. That's awesome. It's genius. There's no story. Not at all. I don't care. This game has had a grip on me. It has locked me in a cage with nothing but a mouse and a keyboard and a screen in front of me, with a crab holding a gun. It's great. It's a roguelike. It's just a simple roguelike. You go through levels, you try to beat it, there's bosses. The enemies are a little bit out of whack. Some of them make a lot of sense, like crabs and slugs. There's floating skulls and jack-o'-lanterns, which doesn't make sense, but who cares? It's fun. It's a target. Shoot it, right? I don't care. I'm having fun doing it. The upgrades can get to a point where it's genuinely absurd. I was using this disc blade gun. I got an upgrade that just swings them around me. I was invincible. I just ran around with a bunch of blades swinging around me, like I was in Mario Kart with red shells, 3 of them, swinging around my cart, bumping into people. It was great. I beat the game like that. The one thing I will say about this game, the progression makes sense. You can unlock 1 item every run. It's like, I had like 7 keys. I want 7 items, then be able to pick through them, but it's fine. I'll use the shitty gun you give me for now, then do something later. It's whatever. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. But other than that, it's great. And you know what? Here's a little montage of every time that I had fun. Didn't that look engaging? Didn't that look fun to you? But that's it. You know what? I promised there's one other game. I know that was quick, but genuinely just play this game. There's not much to talk about. There's no story. The music's awesome, if you want to hear about that. It's just pure gameplay, and the gameplay is purely fun. But there is one more, so I'm going to leave it at that. If you buy this game, just get it. It's so fun. It's just amazing. We've all done it. Just browsing through TikTok or Instagram Reels of just satisfying videos. And this hasn't been a new thing. I remember I was maybe like 13 years old. I watched an old YouTuber like Markiplier or Cinnamon Toast Ken going on Reddit and just looking up satisfying videos, top of the week. And that was his video. Just looking at satisfying videos on Reddit. We love to be satisfied. I don't know what it is in our brain that like triggers that satisfaction, but we just cannot get enough of it. And this game captures that perfectly. This game's called A Little to the Left. I won't be too crazy about it because it's just a tiny little puzzle game. But God, is it satisfying. I found myself playing this for like an hour straight. I just downloaded it. This one was on Xbox Games Pass. You know what? It looks fun. God, it hooked me. Completely just hooked me in. Reeled me in like a fish. It was all I did. I don't know what it is about this game. It's so simple. The art style's nice. It looks gorgeous. The music is beautiful. It adds to it super well. My brain just wants to be satisfied, and it does it so well. Except when there's puzzles that I can't solve. And I think that does it well, because all the puzzles are fairly simple. I like that you can go back and complete it in different ways that are both satisfying in their own aspect. That's fun. For some levels, you can do that. That's super cool. That's a really cool idea. But this game is very simple. You just put things away or make it look nice. It's not that hard. It's fun. If you're bored and just want to be satisfied, check it out. It's on Xbox Games Pass. Download it. It's fun. It surprised me. I'm not going to say it's the best game in the world, but for a tiny little puzzle game that's simple, has nice music, and you can calm down to, it's great. Check it out. It's fun. But yeah, that's literally all I have to say about it. I hope this annoyed somebody that one of the paintings is crooked. Oh, that's going to... See? That's not satisfying. This game is. Play the game instead. Don't look at this. Play the game. Well, that's all the games that I've completed this week. Like, you expected more? They're like a couple hours each. I don't have all the time in the world. But no, this week, I think it was better than week one. I really enjoyed this. These games are fun. Whether it's something simple that was just an hour or two that kind of gets me by that I might complete later, like A Little to the Left, or something that genuinely hooked me in to complete it in one playthrough, like Sludge Life. It was a weird week, but it was fun. Now I'm still playing Rhythm Doctor. I'm trying to S-rank everything. It's not going well. So maybe I'll give an update on that next video. But thanks for coming around. If you liked my rant, subscribe. If you liked this at all, like it. Share with a friend, whatever you want to do. But thanks for sticking around. It's fun hanging out with you. And I will hopefully see you next time.